Hey guys, what's up? It's me, People25 here, and today I am bringing you another 11 p.m. recording. I just got off the night at work, and I decided, because of a busy schedule I have tomorrow with errands and affairs, I decided to do an 11 p.m. recording of everyone's favorite time of the year on my channel. My most popular video ever, and my fastest growing video ever, was last year's prediction for Great America. I might be a bit late on this one because, well, since Great America ended up getting a super loop last year, it wasn't really heavily talked about, the park, and I swooped in and was really the best prediction video on YouTube at that point. Here, I got lots of competition because this is going to be a big year 2019 for Great America. So I don't expect this one to be nearly as successful considering my multiple hiatuses I've taken this year. But either way, this is going to be fun. So, I got this here. Why am I over in this area? We have Hurricane Harbor over here, we got Pictorium over here. Let's get the basics going. For 2019, we know in April of this year, late April, early May, Great America announced that the Pictorium was being demolished. Marcus LeChuck, a WGN Chicago reporter and coaster enthusiast, was the first one to report this rumor, and Great America a few days later confirmed that Pictorium was indeed being demolished. In June, the site being barren at that point, essentially, the site had survey markers put into it. Not a lot, just areas of survey markers. Reports say they stretched out. Let me scoot my screen over a little bit. Some say the markers stretched all the way out to this area by Hometown Fun Machine in the forested area close to Whizzer, and some say they were spotted all the way over here by the Hurricane Harbor Trail to get into the park by the ticketing booth. So we have quite a bit of land to work with there. Now, Pictorium is the clearing, but the most important thing and the biggest pieces of evidence that we have from these things is Six Flags Great America's 4-episode teaser campaign, The Road to Glory. I have the links posted right up here. We have, don't disregard these YouTube recommendations because they're YouTube recommendations. Saying YouTube recommendations enough is already to know that these things are trash. I have my keys over here. I might need these. So, the first thing we see is Road to Glory. I think you can tell in the background if you look close enough that this is a spinning record. I'm not going to play the video since the audio will interfere with the whole thing. I'm going to keep it paused and scrub through the video. But Road to Glory, basically episode 1, depicts our hero, a male hero at this point, for lack of a better term. We see him being in a swim trunk with a finish line checker, which is a detail I did not know in the first time around. There's a superhero towel back here. That's irrelevant. This will not be superhero themed, in my opinion. He's being sprayed down with sunscreen. He's got a checker flag, short swim trunks. It's already suggesting there's like two pairs of two spraying him down. Too low, too high. And it'll show later that it is SPF 1000. What that means exactly is, unsure. 1,000. I do not have a definite number to which 1,000 will correlate. I think it's too short to be the length. I mean, unless it's in meters. 1,000 meters might be the closest guess I can get. 1,000 feet, I'm pretty sure V2 is a longer cycle than that. Episode 1, other than these subtle hints, really doesn't have a lot. He's being sprayed down, some dialogue, and they're going to show him, or they're showing what he's doing next. He's running to the capsule slides, Dive Bomber, and Mega Wedgie. Episode 2, if you can tell by the thumbnail, features only a few more subtle hints. Let me just pause this real quick, just so the audio does not interfere. Once again, the Road to Glory and the spinning record in the background. Sorry about the video taking way too long to buffer. I'm overstimulating this thing. Excuse me? Can you pop it up on screen here? YouTube? Why is it that whenever I do these things, I always have technical errors? Let's just go to the maps while this loads real quick. So, our hero, his name will be revealed later on. He was spotted right about here doing this. This is all part of the story. This is mostly just kind of fluff at this point. And here's where he's running off to. Yeah. And if you don't know, Dive Bomber is all about speed. It's the fastest water slide in the park. And here in episode 2... Oh, my God. Okay. Let me see if... I'm sorry, I'm going to have to... Oh, Jesus Christ. I scared myself, my own volume. There we are. Guess I'm going to have to start with you a couple times with this. So, it shows him entering the capsule into Mega Wedgie, yet again accompanied by a pair of 2 ladies, a pair of two. Two is a very prevalent theme in this. The same ladies that were accompanying him the first time. He falls down the slide, splashes down, and there's a stopwatch. They are timing him with a stopwatch. Pairs of two, of course. And they say, what is it? 2 seconds. And now I can't play the video. You can always watch it on your own time. They're very easy to essentially marathon. But it says 2 seconds, and the lady says, not fast enough. Which implies that this whole attraction is going to be based around speed, if we haven't gotten the clear racing theme by now. And a lot of rumors at this point are saying that this coaster will have the fastest acceleration of any coaster in the United States, or North America, or even the world. Maybe not, well, maybe except for Dododom Pod, because that's just insanity, that coaster. But I think that that is definitely a legitimate rumor, especially as we get onto clues from later episodes. And episode 3 is where it really starts to get juicy. And essentially, episode 2 ends up not fast enough. It ends there. 30-second clip, typical for that. We don't really see a whole lot from here. It's just the whole thing centralizes around Dive Bomber Mega Wedgie. Yeah, not much there. Episode 3, if I click on it, it's going to get juicy. I'm going to pause the video, give it a bit to buffer. Now, I believe episode 3, essentially, well, the main thing is that he leaves the water park. I'm just going to mute my computer real quick so I don't scare myself. So, okay, so we got a loading image. Road to Glory, episode 3, same record spinning. He is running out of the water park in this one. Here's him. He's in his red jumpsuit. He's running out of the water park. It's closed. And then they say, the line of the same 4 women say, take the detour. In which he basically runs all the way up the length of Southwest Territory, runs all the way around to Justice League, goes to the Demon Underpass where he crossed the railroad to get into County Fair, Southwest Territory, and the trailer ends with him essentially being directed 75 or 175 yards ahead, twisting terrain. Now, I think this is actually a subtle hint. Let me do a quick calculation, because this was actually done by another person, and thank you for this person, I forget who it is, that pointed this out. Let me just get to there. So, here's the tracks. Let's do a measured distance real quick. Measured distance. Now, 175 yards away, which is 300 and some feet, or not 175 yards times 3 is 575 feet. So we keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and, well, yeah. Close enough. Maybe I was a little off, maybe I was a little too generous. I did cut through a tree there, so don't mind me. The point I'm trying to get across is that 175 yards from the location in which that took place is the former SkyTrail spot. This will be important. The former SkyTrail spot is definitely important for what we're going to be doing. This spot has been abandoned since 2014. It's only been used as a Fright Fest advertisement during the main spring and summer seasons, and is used as the ride graveyard during the Fright Fest. And now that Last Call and Holiday in the Park is now a thing, I am uncertain of what the land will be used for now. But this land has just been a piece of rotating thing. It also was a storage plot of land. Before Lobster was finished being relocated to another area of the park, you saw bits and pieces of Lobster just laying around this spot towards the back, behind the Fright Fest advertisement. Yeah, and Lobster's right here, so it makes sense. This is Orbit, because this is from this is from 2016, this thing. Like, if you could tell, because Justice League is still under construction. It's like spring of 2016 it was filmed. So thanks, Google, for being very out of date. So, yeah, that's the next part. And then episode 4, the whole thing wraps up. Let me click on it real quick. Just let it load. I'm running on like an old Mac, so yeah. Essentially what happens, here's the former spot. You have the Fright Fest hearse. He runs past it. That's 175 yards. Women right there. Same women. Runs all the way through Hometown Square, runs through the actual square, the gazebo. And here's another piece of information that would definitely help. This is also known as, this is a single lady, so very different from the themes of two that have been prevalent throughout the whole thing. And Hometown Fun Machine, she is waving. Hometown Fun Machine is likely on the ropes. And this makes sense, because Hometown Fun Machine sits on a pretty valuable plot of land for considering what we're looking at. Let me just glitchily move up here. Here's Pictorium, here's Hometown Fun Machine. They have this entire square of land all going all the way back over here by the railroad and everything. The entire square back here, if they relocate Hometown Fun Machine. All of this, all of that, all the way like up to here. They have all of that land if they want to, if they choose to scrap or relocate Hometown Fun Machine. Why I say relocate is because if you look over here at Skytrail's spot, that would be a perfect fit. Don't mind Demon Funnel Cake and Snacks. Hey, Scram. Oh my god, thank you. Yeah, just another piece of this rumor is stating that Hometown Fun Machine will be relocated to the former spot of the Skytrail, which is right next to Demon. I buy that. I'll make a concise statement at the end of this. Hometown Fun Machine, in order to have extra land for the project and to make the coaster much more important, is essentially, yeah, it's going to be happening. Hometown Fun Machine will be relocating to another area, to the former Skytrail spot by the end of 2018, or by the end of the season. We might see it go at the end of the year after Holiday in the Park. We might not see it, we might not even not see it open for Fright Fest. We might see it start being torn apart in October, November, during the last call before Holiday in the Park when they're setting all that up. And then really, the big announcement, of course, for every Six Flags park is August 30th. So, and of course, when they enter the entrance to the Pictorium, this is the big part. Because this, right here, thanks for the memories. Stay tuned for new thrills, or waiting for new thrills, or whatever it's for 2019. We knew this. This has been here all season, ever since the thing was grounded, leveled. And they're all there, same women, this guy. Oh yeah, I didn't say this, but in episode 3, in the dialogue, it was revealed that the protagonist's name is Max. So, yeah. Piecing all of this together, let's just do some calculations. Okay, episode 1 took place in the water park, and episode 2 took place in the water park. Episode 1, we got 1,000. Still have no idea what that means, to be honest. Maybe 1,000 yards was the whole running route of his. Who knows? I doubt it, but whatever. Then episode 2 focuses on him going down Dive Bomber / Mega Wedgie, and him saying that 2 seconds is not fast enough. I personally believe that this is going to be some sort of acceleration or launch. I think that is a good herring, or good indicator of what we're seeing as a launch. Because really, speed is best. When a coaster comes through speed, if it's a chain lift, it can only accelerate by the speed of gravity, or by an initial speed being whipped over an LSM launch lift hill, like Maverick. So, if 2 seconds is not fast enough to accelerate, considering 9.8 meters per second squared is just what you can only get from a chain lift drop, I think we're going to be seeing a launch coaster. It's hard to explain, but I think considering the themes are all around racing, the themes are all around going fast, the themes are all around like fanfare and all that, I think they're going to be seeing some sort of launch coaster. Which manufacturer based on their history? Well, the answer would be located, if I had it, on the other side of the park. Joker. Six Flags, if you don't remember correctly, is on very good terms with S&S after installing 4 straight years of at least one free spin. And I think they're going to start to branch out. S&S being acquired by Sansei and also acquiring Vekoma now has the means to distribute, produce, and manufacture large steel coasters. We've seen Gale Force finally open up to the public. I think we're going to be seeing an S&S launch coaster based on the fact that terms are very good between Six Flags and S&S. The fact that we're going to be seeing a launch coaster. S&S does air launch coasters, and the acceleration could imply that they are doing an air launch coaster. Now, what does this water park have to do with this? Other than being a very good setup, I do think there is going to be something happening to the water park in 2019. It is not a new addition. I think the water park will be switching entrances within the park. For those who want to do the water park only, they have an impromptu entrance here for guests that only want to do the water park. But the current entrance to the water park is located all the way down this pathway alongside Viper, underneath Raging Bull's main turnaround, up to this fountain, all the way to the middle of the back of the park. It's quite a hefty commute, because you have to walk all the way from the entrance to the front of the park here, to the here, and walk all the way back. And if you want to go tackle, like, Tornado, you go all the way over there. Toilet Bowl's all the way in this corner. Mat Racer's all the way back towards Raging Bull Station. Yeah. I think if they can streamline the process and relocate the entrance to this midway here, I think since this midway is so close to other rides, we're not going to be seeing it used for maybe something other than a queue structure. And if they relocate that land, let's just do a grand calculation how much land we're going to be seeing. If I make a complete shape with this, let's just not use the pathway, since we're going to assume it's going to be used for a water park entrance. Maybe we'll cut it off right about here, so we can see it go about this way. We'll see it cut across over to Viper Station, streamline it over this way, maybe alongside the Viper's Flash Pass, which has its own route. Go along this route, go along that route, and we could see some integration going along with Raging Bull's turnaround. Maybe I'll stop it right about there, since it might be hard to intertwine two structures. We go all the way back. Who knows, they might use this entire back area of the park. Let's just cut it over here, and like cut it over there, up to about Wizard's turnaround there. Like cut it around back here. Like this is, like that's already enough right there. I'm just trying to trace Wizard's layout so that I can actually time this correctly. I'm gonna just jump around this way. We're assuming that Hometown Fun Machine is gonna be relocated to the SkyTrail's former spot. Cut it around here, cut it around this way, cut it around that way, and we're probably going to be seeing about, yeah, roughly, let's just say, minus some of the corners that I might have missed, let's just say 100 to 125,000 square feet of usable land, which is in the shape of a crescent here around here. So we can actually have a very sizable coaster using this land. If they don't relocate the water park entrance, they lose this entire chunk of land over here. Like, they can only go up to about there. And I also, if they free up the space, this fountain here can be used for just the cheap flat for 2020. Like, one of the free SNS, or chance freestyles that Great Escape got last year, like Pandemonium. Easy spending after such a large investment. And the water park being in episode 2 might be as a red herring, but still can be an indicator the water park entrance will be relocated to this main slipway here. Because going from here to here is a lot easier than going here, all the way around here, all the way back around here towards the corner, and then going up and down. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. This pathway will also function as an exit pathway to Skytrack Tower. And this land here can still be used for advertisement. So, all in all, let's just wrap up all of this with a mission statement. I'm sorry for all the fluff, because I'm still, I'm just tired. I worked 5 hours. I had to do an 11 p.m. recording because I didn't have a lot of time tomorrow, and I'm working Monday and Tuesday, so I had to do it tonight. Sorry for all the confusion. Sorry for the very flimsy logic that I kind of threw together, but I hope all of it makes sense. This is about the approximate land we're going to be seeing. I think Hometown Fun Machine is going to be relocated. I'm 90% confident about that. The ride's still standing as of now, but I think it will be relocating in the very near future, and the announcement will come from the park very soon. If not from the announcement from land generators. We're going to be seeing I'm just going to say a mission statement. We are getting Great America, an SNS air launch coaster with the fastest acceleration in North America of maybe 1.6 or 1.8 seconds to accelerate to its top speed. I do not know what the top speed would be. Maybe it would be, some are saying that it could be one of those 80-mile-per-hour ones, making it the fastest coaster in the park. I do believe it will be the fastest coaster in the park. It will break 75 miles an hour, in my opinion. Some are saying we might even see it break 80, go to 90, 100, maybe even 110. Close to Dododonpa speeds. I still think we're going to be in the ballpark of 80 miles an hour. I think that's what we're going to be seeing, so that we can focus more on an inversion-heavy layout, maintaining all of the speed. We will be seeing, at least, based on the pairs of twos, we could be seeing the ride race itself, but I think the main goal of this one is speed. And the name will be Max Force, hence the character being named Max. max force, an S&S air launch coaster with high speeds, the fastest acceleration in North America, and yeah, it will be a fantastic addition to the park, and will round out a very solid top 3 in Raging Bull, Goliath, and Max Force. I'm already ready to be calling that, and I'm okay with the name. I do think it's an alright name, especially if the thing pulls Dodonpa acceleration speeds. If this thing goes like 110 miles an hour, which I doubt it will, but if it does, I'm prepared for massive force, and I'm prepared for massive downtime, because this is Six Flags. Overall, I'll be seeing you all on Thursday. Well, I'll probably be recording on Friday since I'm working Thursday, unless I just like record in the morning before, like disregard getting dressed properly and just going to school on a decent time. Just record in the morning when the things might not even be linked correctly. Because why not? I'll probably be seeing you in the near future. I'll see you Wednesday with my Six Flags predictions for the remainder of the parks, including Darien Lake and Frontier City. And I'll be seeing you on Friday with my reactions, with my analysis of all of what each park is getting. We already have a leaked ride as well. I'll get more into that on Wednesday. If you guys have somehow managed to enjoy this video, I hope you leave a like, comment, or subscription, or feel free. I'm not going to force you to do a thing like that. I hope you guys have a great insert unit of time here. And we only have 30 minutes left in the day over here. It's gonna be Sunday before I even get this thing uploaded.